Run! 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 Doesn't seem to have any problem with 5,000 of them. Try 10,000, I guess. It's still running 60 FPS. It doesn't care. Okay, so we're down to 30 FPS at 50,000. So like, see, now the bullets they only kill 5. They only kill 5 at a time. It's gonna take forever to kill 10,000 of them, right? Right, so we could change it to 50, right? And now it chunks them a bit more. Now we'll shoot a lot more bullets. Should I do the sound effects for this game? Shuk, 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 gzz, gzz. Charut, charut, charut. Oh yeah. We are so back. Oh yeah. Okay. Chat, remind me not to get too loud. Okay. We got a cherry buble. If Buble would like to sponsor this stream, this is what's usually at Aldi or sometimes at the local Meijer. Dr. Wes Anderson, I love your films, sir. Cherry Blue Blay himself. Yeah. It positively sings to me. Okay. Buble. I actually cannot believe that this is working still, chat. Is this not awesome? What if we just streamed just watching this for an hour? And pure, unadulterated 60 FPS. You know what I mean? Like, what is Blizzard doing? Like, we can even rotate the game. I don't know what the point of that would be, but we can. And it doesn't affect our FPS at all. We don't care. We don't care. We just don't care. Lay cooking, indeed. So I'm kind of thinking. What am I kind of thinking? I don't know. AAA Game Studios shook. Addicted. True. True and factual. So I was watching some videos about entity component systems. I don't think we need one. Hear me out. We pretty much just have mobs and character and weapons, right? Like, I don't think we need one. It makes sense for a bigger game, for like a 3D game. I don't think we need to make one. One thing I want to try, though, at some point, I think there's 2 things that we could maybe abuse to do really cool stuff in our game engine, which would be Vampire Hunters in VR. We're definitely sticking to 2D. We're definitely sticking to 2D. I'm wondering to do. Find out if we can abuse algebraic effects and multi-core to make this zoom. Okay, that's kind of one of the things that I want to know. Hey, Cargouche, thanks. $5 a month. I kind of wonder if either of these. OCaml, my camel, TCP stream. We're making Vampire Survivors in OCaml. So I do kind of wonder if, like, I wonder how multicore plays with Raylib. Yeah, I'm not set on my theme yet. We could have it be camels. But like, how would Raylib work with Cargouche? That's $50 a month. Hey, dang, thanks, buddy. But Chad, do you know what I mean? Like, am I gonna run into problems with using multicore and Raylib at the same time? Because I was thinking we could definitely like do a lot of, but okay, so the other thing is, should I be doing more stuff on the GPU? Can I even do GPU? Like, I don't, GPU OCaml. Oh man, shaders, bruh. You definitely won't do it in OCaml. Right, so I'd have to write it in something else. Or you could call it from OCaml. That makes sense. I could write it in C. C++. I don't even know if I need to, you know what I mean? But I'm just wondering. I don't even know that I need to. All that matters is I'm beating Ryan. Nice, thanks for Goosh. Like, we were already... GLSL is a good one. Okay. So, because my thought here is we could already do 10,000 mobs. Right? And I don't think Vampire Survivors has 10,000 mobs on the screen at a time. OCaml Rust is actually pretty alright. I haven't tried it, but there's some really cool packages I've read a decent amount about, and they're like actively maintained. Just me? Doesn't anybody know about how shaders work? I don't know how anything in games works. But it's like, so if I can put 10,000 mobs on here and display them and run them around, I think I probably will be fine. Like, we shouldn't, I just don't, I want to know some of the things I can do before I start too far on anything else. But that's okay. We can come back to this later. Right, it makes sense. Mobs are not many, particles are the problem. But so, like, alright, so let's go ahead. I have never done anything with that, what's going on here? I've never done that in particular, Cargouche. I'm trying to launch Halls of Torment so we can actually test this out. I'm trying to think how many particles there really are. So there's the main ones are like on hit stuff, right? I don't know why this is like frozen. Let's just go to level 100. There we go. Okay, so there could be a lot of things on the ground like this, right? Yeah, see, I was thinking ahead, Nightshade. I was thinking ahead. But is this 100,000 or 10,000? These aren't even moving. These wouldn't have to move. What's up, Rodelius? This one's kind of isometric. I will probably do top down. I imagine it'll be easier. This is effectively, I think it just makes it look like isometric because of the, I don't think that you really like. Yeah. Is there any way to see kill count? I think it's fake ISO. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, so this is the total kill this whole game? Yeah. I mean... Skull. I mean, there's a lot more things on the screen because we have these guys. What, this is the end game after you've leveled up everything. So, like, big numbers go zoom. It feels good at the end. So, I have some ideas of things that I like better from Halls of Torment than I like from Vampire Survivors. So there's some stuff I would change. What's up, Kiev? Like, I like that in Halls of Torment, the bosses are more, like, exciting. You have to do stuff more regularly. I'm also quite, like... why is this P kill Steam? I don't know why this is not. I don't know why this is not, like... It's just, like, stuck with... Whatever. Halls of Torment, for some reason, is stuck launching. I never had that happen before. But... if you only kill 35,000 the whole game, you know what I mean? That's really not so bad. I mean, obviously there's a ton of stuff. So I'm just, I guess, like, so my only concern is, like, I know what kind of game I want to make, right? I want to make a Vampire Survivors game. So I know that I'm going to want to put a lot of mobs on the screen at some point and hit them a lot and do a lot of math with them, right? So we should, it's not like premature optimization to at least consider, are we in the right ballpark? I don't know that we're going to make a whole ECS, though. I'm also not convinced I get a lot of wins from ECS. If I just have all... if basically my whole map is just mobs, what do I win with ECS? Like, I just have two... like, I have a 2D plane. Everything is, like... a little rectangle. What am I winning with ECS? Because I was reading some stuff about it this afternoon, and I just don't get what I'm winning from that compared to, like, making a 3D shooter or something like that. Like, it makes sense. Yeah, there will still be cache misses. Right. I also am writing it in OCaml, so I don't even know how much control I'm going to be able to have over some of the like allocation stuff. So there will have to be, we'll have to do some exploring as well as we get a little bit further about how we do some of the OCaml shenanigans. I'm not opposed to writing a bit more C to interact with raylib and then load those up with C types. Right? But we also can use multiple cores. That's the other thing, is this is possible for us to do. Oh, Spuda, hey, thanks for the sub. So I don't know how much of a win that would even be. Like, I'm worried mostly about like memory stuff, I guess. 2 million, if everything were individual pixels. 2 million sprites. Probably your upper limit. Right. I mean, that's how much we could put, you're saying that's how much I could put on a screen. So I guess my concern, right, is that like, my concern would be like experience that's off screen. Like, you know, when you watch, if we go back to like here and we're looking at like this, right? Like, we do need to keep the experience things around. Don't need double buffer. What do you mean, Philip? But like, okay, so, but if you only kill 50,000 things, assuming no mobs can stack. Mobs cannot stack. They have collision. At least they should. If we can make it so mobs have collision, they should have collision, I think. But I recognize as well, that's like, then that also makes it a lot more expensive. I get that. We're going, we don't need frames. Oh, by you are nice. I do wonder if we can use EIO at all to do anything fun with yeah, but you can do cheats to not have to calculate a lot of them. Right? Like, I do wonder if I can do some of those calculations on multiple cores. Right? But, so my worry is, I guess my worry, right, is that you basically... Oh, what am I trying to say? Oh, that you're gonna spend too much time, like, if there is any inter-process communication stuff, you're gonna end up, like, hurting yourself too much. I mean, we can write code later to make things go fast, but there's really not that many. Does this tell you how many mobs you killed? Oh, nice. This is only 26,000 as well. So that's not so bad, right? Like, it's at least in the order of magnitude of, like, the things we can put on the screen right now. And have them move towards the player and tick. Like, all of them tick every single time. Yeah, we're almost done, Jersey. We pretty much got it. So, okay. I'm just trying to think through, you know what I'm saying, chat? I just want to make sure. Okay, so at 20,000, it's like, it's still doing fine. Right? That's good. I'm just wondering, like, okay, so 30,000, it was a little bit slow at first, but that's on one screen, and we're looping through all the mobs every single time. That's still a lot of mobs at once. You know what I mean? This is also just only single core. Yep. Right. Yeah, so what's happening is this is our main guy. These are all little mobs that are trying to figure out how to get to our dude. And we're shooting bullets at all the mobs. So there's a lot of them here. There's a lot of mobs. Right? We can change our pierce to be 500. And then this will really cut through the mobs quick. As a game dev, we can raise it. Well, here's the thing, chat. I don't care if you can run it. I want to run it. What do I care if you can run it? Get wrecked, chat. Wait, I'm chat. Classic works on my machine. Exactly. Right now, I don't think we're doing anything with the GPU, though, basically. Like, this is all just on the CPU. I don't know how to do anything on the GPU. You know what I mean? All the calculation... We're drawing, I guess, with the GPU, probably. You know what I mean? Like, but we're not, like, calculating with it. Glad you liked it, IDS++. Need some triangles. We've got some squares, which is the 2D triangle. Okay. Let's see if we can do something. Look at all these cute little mobs flying at us. They should move faster, too. Like, it actually already feels a little bit like Vampire Survivors, which is funny. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I like just turning this on and running it and just seeing it happen. It makes me happy. Let's see if we can get some... So I'm kind of thinking... Right, like... To do. Add a makefile? No, but thanks, Cody. Let's say we want to do something like... Get the mobs to spawn... from the outside of the screen in, right? Then let's do something like give the mobs a texture. Check if no mobs left. Win. Something like this, right? Like, I just want to try this. Like, let's just try this to get like the simple thing working here. I think that seems pretty reasonable. We could definitely do a kill count. We'll have to think about how to do some of those things later. Like some of this I do wonder, are they respawning? Not right now, they will later. I do just wonder if like some of these would be really nice for man. I'm really tempted. Dang it. What's Leo's riot thing? But it's really not ready. Man. There's no way that this is good for a bunch of things. But like, is it not tempting to explore building this style of game with this style of architecture? My only concern is like there's too much serialization to do it every tick, or like too much message passing stuff. Okay, we'll just ignore this for now. Let's just ignore it for now. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. And just ignore it. Okay. We'll do this version first. Right? Alright, so what do we want to do? We want to make mobs spawn from the edge of the screen, right? So first I need to just understand, like, these are spawning in. Like if this is the width and the height, right? And this is that. Where is 0, 0? Like where does the player spawn? Oh, we're killing ourselves immediately right now. We need to add some reference. There's something for saying you need to throw it away. Oh, we'll be throwing some code away. That's for sure. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. We will definitely be throwing code away. We need some way to mark our background. I can draw like a... I can just draw a background. I'm drawing a background here, right? I can just draw something like... Draw rectangle... 10, 10, 10, 10. Color red, right? Okay, so that's right here. This is... Oh, I want to say... that this would be like -5, -5, right? This... I have to say like this. Okay, so that's the center. Okay, so this is like the center right here. Oh, that makes sense. This guy isn't centered yet either. Okay, this is helpful because then if I move like this, now we can see things, right? Nice. Nice, chat. Nice. Now I can actually see what's going on. We can see that we're moving around in here. I'm doing great. How are you? I am just gonna delete this rotation stuff. Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. Oh, we're getting killed by mobs right now. So let's say something like let screen width 1000. Let's do like this. And so okay, so when we make a random mob, oh yeah, we got lots of extra random stuff that's going on here. Okay, so when we make a random mob, we're gonna say that this needs to be. So how would you write this? How would you write this? Let me think. So okay, so basically you're saying I've got -500 to 500, right? That's my range here. And so I want to say basically this starts off. It's got to start either like on the top or on the bottom, right? So right now, let's just say that it always starts at, let's just say right now, always starts at 500, right? So that means all of them are coming at me this way. Nice. Okay, we should also change the size of these, right? These are the width and the height. Let's change this to like 10 and 10. One thing that's kind of annoying, right, is that they like... We should probably lerp these, right? Is that not what I need to do? Don't I need to lerp these? Like, vector2.lerp. A vector2 float. Oh yeah, sorry, it's Berkeley Mono. So pay to win font. True. True. They're very funny though on Twitter. Sorry, on X. So bullet has a direction. Oh wait, this is, oh this, whoops, this is not even the right spot. What was the other update one? This is for mob. Where's mob here? Oh right, speed. Ooh, okay, right. So this is where we say where we want the mobs to go. Filter in place. Check collision Rex. On the closest one, and we shoot at it. Okay, where did we make the update mob positions? Here we go. Right. This is where I think we're probably being dumb, right? Where what we should be doing is probably lerping these, right? Because what happens is, like, clearly they're not going towards me. They're going, like, up like this and then over. That's ugly. That'd be ugly, right? So we want to do something like where we say when it creates a array lib, we're just like the data structures. Okay, well, game dev, Pog. Okay, so, because I'm just thinking, is it not weird that, so a rectangle, is 4 floats, vector 2. Okay. When we make a rectangle, is it the top left? How do I know which one where it's drawing, right? I guess that's the thing I don't know. Is it drawing, is it saying like it's going to start at the top left and then it draws this width and this thing, or does it start it from the center? How do I know? How do I know? I feel like it's got to be drawing from like top left, right? Is any ray libbers in the chat? Draw a pixel 0 0 color white. Draw that last. It sure looks like it's right there, does it not? I think it's right there. Oh. Oh, camel, my camel. That's right here, right? Thank you. Right. So it is, we are centering it when we're doing this, right? So it's like bottom left. I think you're right. I think it's bottom left. Oh, I can see it on mine. Camera. There you go. There's the pixel right here. So that's the center one. And that sure looks to be the center of this guy, doesn't it? We can make this, instead we can make this 10 and we can confirm. Yep. We might be off by 1 occasionally on some of these, but I don't really care. That's fine. What's up, Yash? It's almost center. Yeah, so I think it's because we're doing pixels, right? This should technically be like +1 on some of these or something, right? But that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't, I don't think it's gonna, we can handle that part later. Okay. It just seems dumb. Like, should I be using circles instead or something? But maybe that might be more expensive as well. I was just thinking it seems dumb to basically calculate like the center of this all the time. I suppose if the mobs aren't that big, we could just calculate it from the side or from the XY. So yeah, what I wanted to try and do was be like, let's put this over here. All right, let's try and lerp these, right? So player center, what we want to do is we want to say right, lerp these. Vector 2 float. What we want to find this. This gives me a new one. This linear interpolates between the two, right? But doesn't matter which one. I guess I'll find out, right? Player center. Vector 2. Let's say. Oh, I already have this, right? Don't I have mob dot? Oh no, I don't. Okay. So then I should be able to just like set the X and Y. I don't know. Something like this, right? Can I just do rectangle dot set X? Mob dot rect. We already rectangle X mod dot rectangle plus equals vector 2. Oops, I cannot believe how many times I've done that wrong. Okay, so that obviously didn't. Oh, whoops, I scuffed this. Okay, I think they're running away from me. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, chat. What does, I don't even remember what lerp does. Oh, it's, can I do like, do I just do like 0.1 or something? No. Yeah, okay. It's been a little while since I thought about this. Values to interpolate between A and B. Star value. Oh, I want like 0.5. Returns the point midway between A and B. Oh, maybe I actually don't want this. I was thinking this gives me... Oh, I don't think I actually even want this, right? I just want to find... I think I just want to do this. Something like this, yeah? Oops, that's gonna make it all jacked up. They're going the wrong way. They going the right way now? Seems like they must be, because I think they just killed me. They just killed me instantly, I'm pretty sure. Is that right? Is that what you'd kind of expect? It does look kind of good, right? Oh, we'd want to normalize this though, right? Can't tell if they're moving or they're just really slow. Nice. Nice. Now we're talking. Look at that, chat. That looks great. That looks good. All right, let's do 10,000 again and see. Nice, still nice, clean 60 FPS. Still a nice, clean 60 FPS, chat. No problem. Screen tearing, check. But still a clean 60 FPS. Okay, we got a little bit slower at 30,000. And as all good game devs do, we tie the game speed to the FPS, like a true Giga Chad. All right, but we're still very good at like even 5,000. There's just no problem at all. Make sure there's no network lag. Network, we don't need that. Yeah, so far we're still just using one. Still just using one core, just saying. For that size? What do you mean for that size? There's still... Mobs have 1 pixel? No, they have 100 pixels. I think. Yeah, they're 10 by 10. So they have 100 pixels each. I don't think the GPU is doing barely anything. Doing nice stuff in OCaml? Well, we're doing GPU, right? Here, we can see, I guess, right? I don't even... You know what, chat? What I just realized? I don't know how much of a difference it makes. We're not running with release build. We should test it again. I don't remember if it defaults to release or not for OCaml. Use a BOFA? Ooh, I'd really have to check that out. I think that's with the iLadies technology. This is OCaml. We are also not using... let's go back to 30,000. Okay, so I don't think it... I think it might have been profiled... I think it was still maybe using that by default. There are some things that we can do later. I mean, we can leave it on. We can leave it on release for this is fine. Okay. So that's actually pretty good. Can I do up and down now? Nice. It's the wrong way, but that's fine. Nice. I mean, this is pretty much Vampire Survivors. Oh, that's just actually not true. We are going to start uploading. I was talking with somebody about doing VOD stuff, but they're not getting uploaded there right now. But you can subscribe there, and then hopefully soon they'll start getting uploaded. How's your to-do list going? Pretty good, actually. Because now, they're all moving correctly. That is how you make AI. Alright, so for our random one here, they all start... We should do something like this, right? Where we say random.bool. We can say modifier. We can do this. So this will spawn them on the top or the bottom. Right? Oh, they're probably super far away. I think maybe. Aren't there more still? Why did all of them... Oh, right. Because then that does this, right? So let's change this to X modifier. Y modifier. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, it's hurting a little. Why was it hurting? Why was it hurting? How many do I have? Oh, I still have 30,000. Okay, that makes sense. We'll go back to 5,000. Yeah. Ah, Vampire Survivors! Survive, Buster! Come on, my little wizard. This is being rendered with Raylib. I have no idea how that actually works, though. Okay, nice. Why are we not getting any... So we create them... Why am I not getting on any of the edges here? Oh, right, because I should be doing, like... I think this will kill me. Because I'm at 0, 0. Yeah. This either makes them at the top or the bottom for Y. Right. We need to think of a little bit more clever way. But, like, this is pretty close. Trying to make the projectile smaller soon? Yeah, we could do that. Where do we make a new bullet again? Oh right, this is making a copy of the player. There we go. Now look at their little tiny bullets. Maybe more like 3. 3. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew pew. Oh no. We'll shoot more of them. Didn't quite make it though. We can make we can just make our guy move faster. Let move speed is 5.0. In here. 2.0. Move speed. Oops. 0. Now we're talking. I mean, I'm already... Chat, I think with a little bit of sound effects from me, we might already have a top tier game. My aim is not great though, I think, because if I'm sitting on this side, right, it like shoots in the wrong spot. You see this? I'm missing. I'm already having math problems, chat. Zoom. That's an $80 game. Stormtrooper aim assist, exactly. We should be shooting from the center. We should be shooting from the center. Maybe that's why that's not working. That's fine though. I actually can't believe how far we are. They do, Bujasima. They have a pierce factor. So right now, we could change it back to 1. Now it's going to take forever. We're going to take forever to kill them all. Right? But we can change this to 10,000. Now 1 bullet will basically just go forever, right? I mean, until it also has ticks, so we can make it last longer. So this is like how far it can shoot for. When's the first DLC dropping? Oh, this actually is the first DLC. The base game was actually just the first time we drew a window with a triangle. That was the base game. $80. Should we just make these absolutely insane? Okay. We don't even have high enough FPS to really draw these. Oh, that's actually funny too, because they're moving so fast. I'm not doing like proper collision detection. Right? They're just like moving through this. They just show up here and here, right? Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's really funny, though. It definitely does need a sword. Okay. I chat, to be honest, I just can't even believe this is working at all. I'll just be honest with you. And like, you can actually read the code. We should figure out how to make a sword. Okay. How can we make a sword? It will hit more enemies. It actually will, though. Maybe you can read the code. Maybe you can read the code. Chat, you can definitely read it. You can definitely read it. Alright, so let's do module sword. Okay. Single large non-moving bullet. No, we'll do something cooler than that, right? We should have it have mutable status, charging, int, Or swinging. Something like this. Wait, what am I doing wrong here? We'll just say, let's say type. What am I doing here? Okay. We'll just run this with check. Like the sword speed of swing. Yep, we need speed. Float, something like this, right? You need to start doing some game jams now. What I mean, this is basically a game jam. So I kind of want to explore. I want to explore using some like enum kind of things, right? Like I feel as if this should be like helpful. You know what I mean? Where we can like count down the ticks till the next time that we draw. Like maybe each thing should have like an update, right? Where it has an update, it does the thing. Like maybe this is, we're kind of getting to the picture of what, they're not really entities. But like it needs to take some time to charge, and then you're gonna swing, and it's gonna swing for some amount of time, right? So you have like let update t is something like this, right? And you would do like match t dot status with charging of charging. We'll say time, right? So then we're gonna return t dot status charging time -1, right? When swinging, we're also gonna do that as well. Now this isn't actually good because then we need to do something like when time greater than 0, greater than 1, right? T dot status swinging for 10 ticks, right? We're gonna basically do the same thing. Or so it's like, it's going to charge for 10 seconds, and then it's going to swing for 10 seconds. Right? Something like this. You know what I mean? Like it'll do like a 360 or something. I don't know. Swinging for, you know, something like this, right? So then you do like let draw T. 360 no scope. Exactly. Match status with charging. Sure. Swinging. We'll do this. This seems fine. Ooh, of course I'm a freaking dummy. We need a position vector 2. Duh. Draw line. Vector 2 to vector 2. Int. I'm trying to think what would you even do here? Let's just draw. Let's just draw something like draw line. Yeah. We should set a direction or something like that, right? So instead of like a length and a width, maybe we'll still need that, right? Let's say we'll draw a line X, right? This is T dot position. No, because this one just does vector 2 drawing, start pos, end pos, thickness, and color, right? So this would be like vector 2 dot add, angle, create, divide, length, lerp, move towards. I don't know. Let's just say for right now, we'll just do something stupid like vector2 dot create, right? And this just takes a float and float. Let's just say, we'll just say like this. T dot width. And then let's just do the same thing here. But we're gonna make it green. Which of course, like we haven't given him a sword yet, right? So now we can say like, this is like kind of dumb, right? That a player, we'll just say like sword dot t, right? Yo, dog, you haven't done that. Sword. We should just make let sword equals sword. Something like this, right? So we can draw something like this. We can say sword dot draw sword. Then this should also be sword. Alright, so this will not work, I'm pretty sure. Because we don't have any... I don't even know where I'm supposed to be drawing this, right? Let's just change this to like 100, just so we can do this. And then what are we supposed to be drawing for a sword? It should be wherever the player is, right? So like... let's just do this. And let's change this to player loc. So, hey, look. Hey, look. Chat, there it is. Ooh, wait a second. Actually, what would be smart, right, is the sword should probably not take a position. It should take a, like, player or something, right? Or, like, you have to draw it with the player. Oh yeah, we'll definitely make the sword look good. You know what I mean? Yeah, because maybe this should actually be... let's just change this to be player.t. And then this should be let position. And then this should be, whoops. Like this, right? And then this should just be, let's kill this player, player. Oh, here's my sword, right, chat? Look at, you can see the one that's just like standing here. It's just connected to this spot because that's where I said where to draw, right? That's where I said it needed to draw. So then you would do something like, sword.update sword. So like every couple ticks this should change from green to red, right? Which it does. Nice. So let's say instead of setting this to it should be like 100 or something like that, right? We can get rid of this red line too, which is the closest. We don't need that. So now we have this sword, and it changed from green to red when it should be swinging, right? I mean, I honestly, this is so easy to read. We need to have some way to figure out if it's colliding with mobs, right? Like right now, we're not colliding it at all with mobs. So like when we're drawing this, it should be that we're at this position and we're not going to draw a line. We're going to draw like a circle, or we'll draw a line, I guess. But it should be we can do like let charging position is vector2 dot add vector2 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 this should be like t dot length, right? And 0. No, other way around. I think we want to do it this way. And then haha, nice. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. So that's the charging, and then it should slash down, basically, right? Okay, so this instead, where we have length here, there should be like, I don't know, 100 pixels or something like this. Right, so it should look like this. It's like charging. It's going the wrong way, though, which is weird. We can change the width as well to be bigger than 2. It should be like 5 or something, 5 pixels wide. Right, so this is where we draw this. It's like the charging motion, right? And then we need to make it like do a swinging motion, right? There's definitely going to be some pie coming up. Yeah. So we wanted to draw like it kind of slashing or something. Right. It's almost like, do you have like a draw circle sector? Center, radius, start angle, end angle, segments, color. Draw a piece of a circle. Sure, let's try this, right? The center is position, and then radius is t dot length, t dot width, color. There's segments. I don't know what segments are. Let's just write 5 or something. Okay, nice. Nice. This should be green, because that's when it's like swiping, right? But it should be more like, instead of it being this, it should be like a float, right? And it should be 0.1. And then this should be, or wait, which one did I just say? Swinging is the one that should have a float. Yep. So then when time is swinging, ratio, and ratio, oops, ratio. Oh my goodness. I must be getting tired. Time plus. Oh, but we want it to take longer than, oh. It should be getting bigger over time. Like each tick, it should be that it was getting bigger. So we should start with swinging 0.1. And then it should be swinging ratio plus 0.01. Oh, right. We're not actually using this. We should be doing this is length. And this is T dot ratio. Oh, whoops. This should be ratio. I think it should be getting bigger. Am I crazy? Maybe that's too fast. 100 ticks. It should take a while. So when it's in charging down, swinging. Oh. This is actually what we want here. And then this is what we want here. Okay. So it should be... okay, so that's way too slow. That's why. Alright, so this should take like 100 ticks. Okay, but that's not right either. So what does this actually draw? Draw a circle sector. So center, radius. Oh, start angle, end angle. Oh, so this should be, it should start at 0, 0. And this should be, but I don't know what the ratio is. So this must be in, does anyone know what these angles are in? Or they must be in radians. Times 3, or maybe they're in degrees. Shunk. Shunk. Right? So, but then instead of it being greater than 1, we'll say like 0.5, right? Like it's like slicing in front of you. Chomp. Chomp. And we'll just change this to be like shoomp. Shoomp. Right? So then we just need to basically like, we need to preserve that to find out somehow that like the up, we need to know if we run over these guys, right? That's the only thing right now we're not doing with this. Look at that. It's like a sword, chat. It's like a sword. We should probably make it a little faster though, don't you think? Maybe like this. Like we'll do the shoom, chop. Chop. You know what I'm saying, chat? We just chomp them. Chomp. 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 I love it. Honestly, oh, man. It's pretty funny. So the only thing, we don't have any way to store that geometry, though, is part of the problem right now. Watch the 13 ways to build a tunnel. I didn't watch it yet, Alchemist. I still have it. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I don't. Or turtle, right? Yeah, I do have it. It's right here. Still in my open tabs. Don't worry. Okay, well that's pretty funny that we have a sword. Oh, we're pretty much at OCaml. I mean, okay, so the other thing that I really like about this chat is a unicolor rectangle. Just think, yeah. This feels so good. Does it not feel so good to write the code like this? Right? Am I wrong, chat? I mean, I feel like that looks so good. Okay. Surprised how readable it is. That's what I'm saying. I think it looks nice, but it hurts my brain. Only because you're not used to not having the maybe like curly braces and stuff. But like after a little bit, I mean, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice, chat. Pretty nice. We do have like the abstractions are not in the right place right now. For example, this draw is not good because like, what does this draw do? It just puts something on the screen, but we can completely like, we can have a collides thing that would be completely different than this, which wouldn't be good. Check collision circle and a rec. Check collision circles. Check collision lines. So like we can do some of these if we needed to. I wonder how do people normally do this for like, I guess you wouldn't do it would be like that anything within this range. It should be that this is probably faster, right? Yes. So like right now, I mean, this is maybe not how I would actually do the sword. I just wanted to try this out, right? That like the sword is either charging or it's swinging. And this is basically like its percentage of how far it's, how far it's done. And this is like how many ticks until it's ready to swing again, right? And so maybe, we could, and the status just gets updated, right? It's the only thing that's mutable about the sword, which I think is pretty cool, right? Like it always associated with the same player, has all these other things, and the status can get updated. Like that's pretty cool. I think that looks pretty nice. Like I'm not saying that this is how it will look when we're done, right? But you get what I'm saying. Just like this starts to look so nice. Oh, okay. That's so many yawns.